All right, this is Sidra with Comparative Reasoning. I just wanted to go over something that I'm not going to say I discovered, but became more apparent today. So here's the germicidal landscape as it is right now. Everyone knows about COVID-19 and it's steadily spreading. In addition to that, we are still in the flu season. Flu A and flu B are still out there. Strep is still out there. Colds are still out there. Young kids are still getting croup, RSV, um, and let's see. Last of all, pollens are coming out, so allergies have begun. They've begun strongly. All of these that I have named cause except for strep, cause runny nose, sore throat, cough.
Itchy eyes.
Huh?
Itchy eyes.
No, not all of them. No. You said GI?
Itchy eyes.
Oh, itchy eyes. No, I'm not getting to that, but I'm just talking about very baseline. Um, if you get especially little kids, you get a cold, you might get pink eye, and fever. So a lot of these can cause fever. If your allergies hit you hard enough, you can have cough and fever like you got a cold, but just your allergies messing with you. And there is no way for everybody to get tested. There's not enough tests out there. So you got to have a surefire set of factors before they send you to get tested. But it's getting to the point now where you call your clinic, hey, I got these symptoms. If you got cough and fever, they'll be like, okay, so you can't come in to be seen until you call this helpline and they assess what you have. Okay. You could have never been out the country before in your life. You could have been in the house for the past 20 days. It's not going to make a difference. And you have to go to this helpline and get assessed in a certain area. I'm not going to reveal where. And wait, because the number of people triaging to the number of people calling it does not match. Hundreds and hundreds of calls and people having to wait. And it's just something else indicative of how broken the healthcare system is. That basically the clinics are like, nah, keep your sick ass at home. And that's it. And it's just real fucked up. And people are like, they're like, it's just my allergies, but I can't get any help. It's the same cough I get every year this time. I just need this called in, but they can't get this simple thing done that they've been able to get done for so many years because we, as a nation, as a government, not as a people, are not equipped infrastructure-wise, healthcare-wise, to handle something like this, and we should have been. That is all that I wanted to go over. You got something you want to add?
You know what? I'll just add this tiny thing, because it came to me. I think it was last night or night before. Can't remember, but what happened was I was sitting there thinking, people are gonna be shut in their house. They're not gonna go anywhere. They can't go anywhere. No. They shouldn't go anywhere really, unless they absolutely have to. All right. So that's what's gonna happen. It's almost like people coming home from the war. They ain't seen their loved ones in a while, and that's why it's called the boomers, because they came back. It was almost like getting out of quote unquote prison, and they went on a sex page. They just didn't stop.
A family member of mine posted on Facebook about everybody being quarantined because of COVID-19, and she was like, I'm not going to be going but to so many Capricorn baby showers.
Yep. It's going to be another boom, because if you broke, and look, in general, you want to know, that's why minorities have so many children, because they can't go out and, on vacations to the Alps. They can't do that. So they stay home, they stay in, and all you got is, the one you're with and or the one you love, and, all you got is sex. That's it. That's all you got. You know, you can stay in, cook some food, watch some TV, and then you think, you know what? Why not? Ultimately, at some point during 29 days, it's going to happen. And in 9 months, for a span of roughly 60 days, it's going to be babies popping out like crazy.
Yep.
It doesn't. It also happens during harsh winters.
Harsh winters, hurricanes where you're without power for a long time, and blackouts.
Yep, those are the things that get babies popping out. So this right here, as a lot of people, hopefully not many die. Hopefully no one dies. No one else dies. But there's gonna be a whole lot of births in about, I'd say, in the next 13 months. Starting 13 months, is gonna be a whole lot of births taking place. Because right now, no one's taking it all that serious, and some taking it way too serious. And then you've got the other some that's sort of like, yeah, I'll just wait and see what happens. So, yeah, it's bad enough that the triage lines and whatnot, they can't fulfill things. And due to the monopoly of hospitals and whatnot, they turned it into a health business, a for-profit health business. People can't get what they need. But now having to stay inside, what's going to happen when this hopefully does blow over, meaning not the winds take it away, but everyone do what they need to do, and then they quote unquote eradicate it,
or at least live quarantines.
Yes. So when those babies start popping out, how are you gonna take care of that? Because a lot of people are still gonna be here, and those children are going to be 18 years old in no time. And with all the jobs still being overseas, and that's part of the profit margin, they're not going to have jobs. Just like if everyone came back from the military right now, away from these duties and wars and whatnot, where they're going to work. Stuff like that you got to think of. Everything is encompassing everything. It's not isolated to a virus or a politician or, this breaking down or that breaking down or that. No, everything is an economy. Everything is an environment. Everything is all encompassing, and you can't get away from it. Social and politics is there. That's just it. And you have to learn to manage it. Do the best that you can with what you got. Always research. Ecosia.org, do some researching. Listen to people that are trying to tell you the right things to do and not sell you some cheap or anything of this cures the coronavirus. Don't listen to those. There's enough religious people doing that right now. Don't listen to them. Just stay inside. Keep your hands washed. If you don't have an anti-disinfectant, honestly, if you got some rubbing alcohol, 70% or 90%, spray that on the surfaces every once in a while. I ain't gonna say spray it in the air because you don't need to be breathing in alcohol, but it works. It can rub the paint off of stuff. I'm sure it can kill a virus. So yeah, you can put that, rubbing alcohol or some kind of a disinfectant. We got something over there. I don't know what it is, but it looks like pee. But yeah, get that in a spray bottle. You can spray that on surfaces every once in a while.
Disinfectant, not pee.
Yeah, I thought they would get that, but yeah. But oh. See, I'm trying to be serious. Why you gotta?
I'm just trying to be clear. To be like, I got plenty of pee. We don't want that.
Some people don't.
Some people got too much. They're gonna make it work, and we don't want to make it work.
No, we don't. Yeah, disinfect. Although pee is sterile, you don't smell good. Yeah, just don't. Okay.
Your loved ones rather get COVID than stay in the house with you and your pee surfaces.
I'm weighing that. I'm just COVID, die, pee, smell bad. Open the door, breathe this. Clean the pee up. Getting off topic. Just there are many ways to disinfect things. All right, you can use apple cider vinegar. That'll also get it done. I don't know. I was about to say I don't know if it would kill the virus. I do not know. But I know apple cider vinegar has been used to clean a lot of surfaces, and they say, quote unquote, sterilized, but it's been a long time. and they probably found some new stuff out. I mean, there's a lot of old dated stuff about losing weight, being healthy, being a better you, and all this other stuff that's dated and turn out to not work for most people. So, if anything, disinfectants, no Lysol, like I say, rubbing alcohol, 70, 90%, not the 50. I don't think the 50 would do that much, if anything. Definitely that. Stay inside, wash your hands, keep them washed. And if you got to scratch your face, use the back of your hand. That's cool. Use the back of your hand. The front of your hand, that's very porous, that's very porous. It's where your fingerprints are. It holds on to oil and dirt and stuff.
Just like a face.
Yeah, just like a face. So use the back of your hand to scratch. And the back of your hand's a bit rougher anyway, so that's going to really get the itch. So that's all I got to say. I'm not going to take up too much time. You got anything else to add, love?
Nope, that's it.
All right, this has been Cedric and Sidra for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.